Vipi sana ndugu zangu wa Tanzania. You are not alone in what happened because the AU has come to your rescue. AU wamekuja kuwanusuru and they have given their preliminary report about what happened. The AU observers, those who came to observe the elections in Tanzania, have given their preliminary report on what happened in Tanzania, and this is what they had to say. Tanzania elections did not comply with the democratic standards. The African Union's observer mission said on Wednesday of the disputed vote that triggered deadly protests. President Samia Suluhu Hassan was declared the landslide winner of October 29th vote, but opponents accused the government of fraud, and there was protest over the exclusion of her main challengers, opponents. At this preliminary stage, the mission concludes that the 2025 Tanzania General Elections did not comply with the AU principles, normative framework, and other international obligations and standards for democratic elections. The mission said observers saw ballot stuffing at several polling stations, with people being issued multiple papers to vote. It said, also noting an absence of political party agents during counting. Some observers were asked to leave stations. It added, the government says the elections was fair and transparent. Tanzania main opposition party Chadema, which was barred from participating in the election, says it had documented hundreds of deaths in the protest. The government says the election was fair and transparent, but unasema Boniface Mwabukusi, president of the Tanganyika Law Society, represents lawyers in mainland Tanzania, said that he estimated the death toll to over 1,000 based on reports from local contacts. Compiling a precise count was difficult, however, because the government was threatening people to prevent them from sharing information. He said Hassan, who was sworn back into office on Monday after being credited with 98% of the vote, acknowledged people died, but her government has called the opposition toll hugely exaggerated. Tanzania should prioritize electoral and political reforms to address the root cause of its democratic and electoral challenges witnessed ahead of and during and after last week's elections. The AU mission added in its statement that is showing that the voting is null and void, according to me, but the AU has not said that. And that means there's a lot that is going to happen in Tanzania as from today. There's a lot that's going to happen. Maybe they will look into those issues and see how better they can help the Tanzanian people in all that. So, mmesikia nyi wenyewe wa Tanzania, mmesikia Kiingereza? Mmesikia Kiingereza vizuri? That is it.